Duke of Edible Gold is just not walking for 4 days. It takes a lot of planning and preparation. A plan of action is required to hike for 4 days with overnight camps. A route is selected for each day and time calculated between each stop. We have number of stops along the way for rests and to check directions. From this we can produce a daily route card which we use with our maps. Food is the next priority. High energy, high carbs foods are the only way to go. It's always the same and very boring. Breakfast is porridge with chocolate powder and raisins. Lunch is pita bread with chocolate spread and peanut butter. And in the evening we have pasta and noodles. The pitas are all made before we go, so at the end of each trip they are pretty revolting. During the weekend, when we arrived in the Lake District, there was a 24-hour hiking competition. The weather had deteriorated and the competitors were getting lost or stranded. Each carry out our own clothes, sleeping bag, ramas, etc. And between the 5 of us we carry tents, all the food and cooking equipment. The weather was not nice. It rained for most of the time. The ground was soft and slippery. We had to be careful as to where we stepped and to help each other when needed. About 300 million years ago, the Parrott district was a shallow tropical sea which laid south of the equator. It was rich in plant and animal life. When they died, they formed a sediment several hundred meters thick, which is now limestone. With volcanic activities and high lands from Scotland being formed by the uplift of mountains, great rivers formed south into the shallow sea, bringing other sediments of mud, sand and pebbles. The layers of settlement becomes compressed to form huge layers of shale, siltstone and sandstone. Many forces took place in the Peak District to form the ragged rock faces and to erode the softer surfaces into valleys and rivers. The last destructive force was the Ice Age, which deepened the river valleys, carved out limestone caverns and gorges to form the Peak District as we know it today. As you can see from the photos, it was raining and snowing for most of the time. The temperature dropped during the night and iced up the tents. Our feet were permanently wet because of the mushy ground, and this caused blisters to form. This hike was hard going for the 4 days and nights, but at the end it was a good feeling. If you get a chance to do your Duke of Edinburgh, bronze, silver and gold, then go for it.